Today we're going to create a robot car that avoids obstacles. Yeah, so let's begin. In here are all the parts, and we're going to use this manual. So we're gonna try to do this so that we can connect everything so that the car can begin to do some stuff. So yeah, why was I putting it there? Begins to start with the bottom. So we're going to connect the wheel. Women, I don't know if you have seen or read this book. It's called Hidden Figures, and it's a phenomenal story, true story of black female mathematicians at NASA whose calculations helped fuel some of Americans' great achievement. I mean, if you read online, they say that most women before the 60s, there was lots of women who were they were mathematicians, programmers. I mean, lots of programming was done by women. I read this article which said that programming was considered a woman's job. Yeah, I mean, it's like, what? Computer engineering and software management was a woman's job? Yeah, it was before the 60s. And you know how there's stereotype that women are supposed to be cleaning and cook. Programming was for the women, mathematics was for the women, sciences was a part of the women. That's why today we're going to try to do some cool stuff that women used to do before the 60s. I'm doing this so that more women, especially young girls, can see that women can join engineering courses and change stuff. Because right now the world is becoming more tech, and I feel like the women are being left behind. Because computer, for example, computer engineering, it's mostly a male-dominated field, and there's lack of women. For example, I did study things to do with computers, and where I worked, it was 90% were men, and I was the only woman there at work. So this need for more women to get in this field is fun. Can you imagine? We're going to build a robot car. What can you do with a robot car? Oh, it's so cool. A motor drive. We need the motor drive. Which is the motor drive? Yeah, this is the motor drive. We need to put it somewhere. This side, yeah, this way. So, yeah, and also you can do so much with tech. For example, have you seen this robot that is dancing? Technology is really good because it helps us improve human existence. We have the motor, yay! The secret history of women in coding. Yeah, so I'm reading here, they're saying computer programming once had much better gender balance than it does today. What went wrong? Yeah, we would like to know what went wrong. I'm reading an article here which says that there's a lady who had no plans of becoming a software engineer. She wanted to be a litigator. a lawyer. Is that a lawyer? She wanted to be a lawyer, a litigator, yeah, whatever. But when she grew up, she became a computer engineer, and she had some mentors. So you need like mentors. You need somebody who is in the field to help you. Yeah, I know there's not so many, but there are quite a few women at the moment who are doing computer engineering or across the globe. So yeah, you just reach out to one person and ask them, yo, what's up? How do I become a computer engineer? And they're going to help you. So it's just asking, just ask, and it shall be answered. As you can see, these are the motors. We're going to connect them to the wheels like that, and these parts here, we're going to connect them to the batteries. Where are my batteries? They're somewhere. We'll find them. And yeah, and when we connect them, the motors are going to start spinning. Now, there's some people who always ask, is there a God? Now, I will tell you, if you connect these wires the wrong way to the battery, the car will explode, and then you will meet God immediately. When you do comment and subscribe and like, then YouTube pushes this content to other people. And also it's important because I think more women should see this kind of fun stuff so that they can be inspired to join programming, science, engineering, I mean the STEM subject. Remember to comment, subscribe and like. Next, so we need to connect these pins to the motor. Yeah, we just connect them exactly as they are. I took a small pause to enjoy this moment and have an orange. Is it an orange or a tangerine? It looks like both. Maybe it's a hybrid. It's very sweet. I also once wrote an article about hidden figures to encourage women to go into the cool stuff like this, doing cool stuff like this, and I called it hidden figures. And some of the hidden figures are like Ada Lovelace. Ada Lovelace. She was a brilliant first data programmer in London, UK. That was in the 1815 to 1852. So the next step is sensors. This is a sensor. It's called what? It's called ultrasonic sensor. If the robot car is going like and then it senses an obstacle here, this sensor is gonna sense. I mean, it does some calculation by the help of the computer brain, and then it can sense, and it's going to like turn and try to find where there's no obstruction. We have it's called the servo motor. So the servo motor is the one that drives the sensor. Can you hear? The car is coming and there's an obstacle here. This sensor, it can sense, it calculates the distance and all that through the help of this computer brain, and the servo motor turns the sensor so that it can continue sensing somewhere else where there's no obstacle, and so the car continues. Okay, now you'll see that in action later. In a moment I will show you. Now these cables, these ones, they are going to go to this computer place here so that they can get instructions from here, and send instructions are being sent from the computer brain to this place, and any data, like any data, for example an obstacle which is being calculated, all that data is sent to the computer of this car, calculates and does so much mathematics, and then send data here, and you know, there's back and forth stuff going. So that's why you're seeing these cables here. Now we have set for the sensors, but the car cannot go. Why? Because it has no wheels. As you can see, it cannot go like that. No, that is impossible. Or is it? And these wheels are a bit engineered in a different way so that they are able to fit into the motors, and only the motors can make them move. So I feel thirsty. Use a little bit of force because I don't know why. Yeah, like that. Like that. Now our car is almost ready to go. It's good, I like it. What happened? So as you can see, the car is not stable. It's off balance. Are you seeing this? Like, how is it going to go with this balance? The problem is we have connected this the wrong way. Now we have to remove everything. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. The journey is what makes things fun. Because once we complete everything, now what? So this is what is fun. You get to do 1 or 2 mistakes and you're like, what is happening? And then you do it all over again. Now, before I had put like this, as you can see, and it was making the car unproportional, and everything was falling down. Now we need to turn it. The journey is fun. Now let's see. See? I don't know why I'm so dry. I feel so, my lips are so dry. They are drying so quickly. I've tried different kinds of oils, but they become even more dry. So that's why I don't put any lip balm. Now if you have like any suggestion on what I can do so that my lips can stop becoming so dry, please give me a suggestion in the comments. Soon we can celebrate and also see the results of the work of our hands. Yeah, as we're continuing, let's talk about hidden figures. The next lady I would like to talk about is Genevieve Young Heat. She was a cryptology, you know, a person who encrypt messages. She was like a spy agent in the army, encrypting enemy. Oh no, encrypting the army's message and then decrypting or breaking into the enemy code. I mean, that's kind of cool, or what? She was so good. She's like the expert in cryptology and cyber security. Grace Hopper. She was the first programmer in the data history in America, and she created the first compiler. A compiler is a software that takes normal language and decodes it into machine language. Katherine Johnson. She's like one of people in this book. She was so good in mathematics. She worked in NASA. So she was that good. I mean, she was extraordinary when it comes to mathematics. And yeah, the book, this book, or you can see the movie, she inspired her together with Catherine, Dorothy and Mary. They inspired this book. Now, I mean, there's so many other extraordinary women in programming and in other areas, in technology, in science, in mathematics, doing extraordinary stuff. So, ladies, do not be afraid to study science subjects. Don't be afraid to join technology subjects. Do not be afraid to join and study engineering courses. Do not be afraid to join and study mathematics. It's fun. The next step is connecting the wires. All these wires need to be connected somewhere. Now, first we need to okay, so to connect this one, I just realized we have to remove this top part again, because we cannot connect it. We cannot connect these ones inside here. We need this part out. As I said, it's about having fun, about enjoying the journey and not the destination. And sometimes you have to like remove everything and start from the scratch, but it's about having fun. When you have like the mentality of just it's about having fun, then you will have fun. But if you have like the mentality of just I need to finish it so that I can get over with, then it's not going to be fun at all. Now we need the motor. So the motor, this one is, which one is the plus? Yeah, so you have to like check the wires, because you don't want explosion. You remember the explosion story? So let us hope that we have put the right wires in the right order. You know what? I almost put this black wire together with the red wire. It's a big no-no. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batteries. Now something is going to happen. Oh, Nothing is happening. Okay. So maybe we need like us to put some code. We're going to upload code to our robot car, and then we're gonna see if it's going to work. Do you see? So that's it for the engineering part and the coding. So we're going to do the fun stuff where we're gonna try to make it avoid some obstacles. Now remember to comment, subscribe, like and share, because when you do not like, comment or share, the YouTube algorithm does this to my content. Now, but if you comment, like, share, subscribe, then YouTube algorithm takes this content and serves it to other people, so that also other women get to see this kind of cool tech stuff, and they get inspired to want to study science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Thank you. And now I think because the engineering part is over, I can take my engineering cape. Yeah, what you are wondering, what is this? It's my engineering cape. Well, let's put some batteries. And the last one. And now we are ready to go. Come on. Come on, yeah, come. I think there's something wrong with the cord. So I want to say thank you for having a fun time and enjoying all the cool stuff that we have planned to do. Be inspired to study science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Thank you, and until next time, pambana na hali yangu.